Today is going to be all about loot. Well, that's kind of every day in Boom Beach, because that's what you need to get upgrades. Where did all this loot come from in my storages? They're almost maxed out, and I also started an upgrade not too long ago. Is that all from attacking? No, it's not. You know what it's from? It's mostly from trader crates that I opened 2 or 3 weeks ago, and we still have a lot of loot remaining. That is where I get most of my loot on this low level account. What I like to do is I like to save up my tickets, and then about once a month or so I will go ham and unlock a bunch of the trader crates, get a bunch of loot, and yeah, we're still riding that high. The thing about the trader crates, they're so like inconsistent. You never know what you're gonna get, so it almost makes more sense to like stack up your tickets and open them all at once, so you get like kind of an even amount of the loot. At least that's how I view it. And then like once every so often you go on like that binge and you get like a free upgrade without having to attack. But anyway, since we're in the shop, I'm gonna go ahead get our creator code Cosmic plugged in, even though we're not going to be spending any diamonds or anything. If you want to support us, get that creator code plugged in. It really helps us out. But we're going to go out and try and max out the rest of our iron storage here, because that's the only thing. I guess we'd need gold as well, but we're going to be spending that on troops, potentially an armory upgrade, but more importantly, we got to expand this map outward. We got 3 areas we can uncover still. But we only have 1 player base. That is a shame. By the way, a quick tip about the trader crates. If you're gonna like open them to get loot, get your attacks in first if you're planning to attack, because with the loot you get from attacks, you cannot go beyond the max storage for the loot. But with like trader crates, resource boats, and I want to say the crates you get from warships, I'm not quite sure on that one, but I'm assuming it is, you can max you can hold more loot than the max amount, and I think that's infinite. So if you get all the loot you can from attacking and then go in and open the trader crates, you can just hold more, compared to if you open the trader crates and then you go out attacking, then you might be losing out on some loot if you're kind of close to max. Quite the shame of this first attack. We lost a lot of our troops, and one thing I kind of neglected, we are in the midst of a landing craft upgrade, so that third boat, or that second boat of Zukas that has 1 remaining, we aren't going to be able to retrain any of them, and that's a shame. What is the good news though? The good news is we can hopefully still get some victories in. Let's go expand our map a little bit. I spent upwards of an hour, of course you're online, clearing out NPC bases earlier today, and it looks like we got 3 back already. I never really attacked them, so that was hogging up most of my map there. But since today is all about loot, we are going to transition into some resource base attacks. The good thing about resource bases, they just infinitely collect more and more loot, and then similar to the trader crates, like I said, if you collect it, it can go beyond your max storage. So that is a quick tip right there. I'm kind of biased when it comes to the way I deal with loot on my low level account here, because I don't play that often, so I'm not getting constant upgrades going where I would run into the loot problems. Yeah, like I'm able to like collect the max amount of production usually every time I hop on for like my sawmill and quarry and iron mine and all that, so that helps out on the loot front a lot. If I were to play this like all the time, I think, oh my gosh, we didn't retrain our troops. We got to go back and retrain. So the thing about resource bases, when you defeat one, oh, I guess that might be an old thing. I was gonna say, it doesn't give you the retrain button on the archipelago, so it might trick you into attacking without retraining, like, oh, I didn't lose any troops. That is a very old thing, because it was clearly there and we're able to retrain it. I just didn't retrain for some reason. But for this next resource base, only thing I was really eyeing up, hopefully that's not the one Zuka, the one final Zuka in the boat. It was not, thankfully, but we shouldn't have lost that Zuka at all. But get them on that outpost, and we're able to take it out. And this is more of our long-term loot strategy, where we take these resource bases. Maybe it still is, because I don't see the retrain troops button, but we go back to our main parts here. It's still like that. But why was it? Oh, I don't know. It wasn't showing. It showed the second time I went back, but not the first time. Maybe I lost another troop when I did that false deploy there, without all my troops or something like that. Maybe that's the reason. But very easy resource base here. This is more of our long-term loot play, where we're going to take these resource bases, and people don't really like to take them back anymore. Resource bases used to be a competitive thing. Maybe at a lower level it is, so we'll lose these right away. And we got an achievement as well. But with the resource boat, we just let it sit for a month or two, and then we collect it, and that should give us a big upgrade. The thing about the big upgrades, the only real big upgrades I have to do for this HQ level is the landing craft and gunboat. Like, I got the armory, maybe the sculptor. No, I need to get another HQ level, and radar are all. That's all I really care about. I should care about the vault, because the vault is very important when holding on to your loot, protecting it from attacks and all that. But yeah, we don't really have any other big upgrades, which stinks, because like I said, I only hop on every once in a while to get an upgrade. So we have to get to level 24 to be able to get our next HQ upgrade, and it's taken forever for us to get there. So we're gonna have to log on outside of recording time, or just record more low-level videos. Let me know if you want to see that, because I am loving doing these low-level videos, but I don't want to do it too much, because I am very low level, so people might lose interest in that. But this one is going to be a toughie. Can we flank this? I think we can flank this. I really don't like how we deployed there, but it did not hurt us. I thought we were going to lose some... Okay, we're losing some stuff to the cannon here. Get them flared outward even more. We lost Izuka. That's okay. Now we're going to get another flare up to the right there. The cannon's going to snipe. No, it is not. So we are making it back here. That is where we want our troops. But it's going to be a little bit dicey once we get to the mortars there. That mortar turned way too early, and it went straight for the Zukas. Oh, I felt that one in my gut. That hurt. I was like, oh no, we're going to lose some riflemen. Maybe Heavy's going to take some damage there. No, it went straight for the Zukas there. It's not even the mortar's fault, because they were aiming for the riflemen and all that. We're not going to win this. We aren't going to win this. That first mortar shell devastated this attack. Quite the shame. Maybe. Oh my gosh. If that one Zuka could have survived, we would have had a chance to flare them into a dead zone there. Oh, I think I'm going to try this base again. And I just have to get out that shock bomb a little bit earlier. Or maybe flanking's not even the method we want to go for. I don't see us being able to go through the other part. I'm going to try a flank one more time. But I think our efforts would be better spent going for different resource bases. Let's get them flared up. The cannon is going to snipe Izuka. You just know it is. Maybe two. One for the... Oh my gosh, there's going to be one for the road. Okay, so 2 Zukas have died. It's going to be 3 here. Alright, this is somehow starting out worse than last attack, but that mortar is going to turn. Let's get that shock bomb out now, and this could be dicey. The flare's running out. Okay, it looks like the Zukas made the smart decision here. Oh no, we are in some trouble. We need an awkward shock right there. The flare ran out. The buildings were taken out, so our Zukas went a little bit rogue. I don't want to say this is better than last attack, but we are surviving some Zukas right now, which is essential. If we can just get rid of this mortar right here and flare them back, stay alive, my Zukas, we are going to be able to take this out. I think I'm liking the position we are in right now, and I think we're actually going to be able to take it out. Let's not speak too soon though, because we don't know if the machine gun is out of range. and I don't think that mortar is in range either. So Brick and Zukas were able to survive. The second attack is always better, even though that was even more sketchy for a second there. But that just proves that one mortar shell really screwed over my last attack. But that's okay, and we're going to be able to get this level 31 resource base, and that is 6 or 7 levels above where I'm at right now. So I'm feeling good, even though there was a huge weakness in the base allowing me to flank it like that. But on the other side of that, we are a boat of Zuka short on what we should be. So, oh my gosh, I'm only level 23. So that was 8 levels above me, but it was only a resource base, so those are usually going to be a bit easier. This one should be much easier than the last one. Lower level defenses, some flamethrowers as well that we can definitely avoid. I'm going to get a flare to the right here, and it looks like the cannon is going to start to fire. We're just going to go ahead and disable it for now with a shock bomb, a barrage artillery onto the back mortar, even though I'm not worried about that one really. And then now we will go for this cannon. It looks like we don't have enough for that cannon, but you know what, we do have enough for a flare to get them out of there so we don't lose any more unnecessary troops, even though we probably will, because the cannon should be in range of that final heavy. Maybe not. I will take it, and it looks like I hear thunder. It's gonna thunderstorm. Okay, final attack. I want to get my computer unplugged because I'm scared that the thunderstorm's gonna fry it. But it should be an easy one. I don't want my phone to get fried somehow because I'm plugged into the computer as well. Just being safe here. Anyway, level 3. This will be our final resource base of the day. And now, next time I hop on, we are going to have resource bases to our name, meaning we're going to be producing even more loot. I think most of them were probably... No, it looks like... I was going to say most of them were wood. So we got a wood, iron, another wood, another wood. I wish we would have got some stones. We can save that for a later date. But that's my loot strategy at this level. Now I just got to figure out how to get more gold, because there's a lot of gold expenditures in this game, at this level at least, when you're opening out new regions to the radar. But thanks for making it to the end, and hey, if you are new here, consider subscribing. We post daily Boom Beach content. Come join the community. But anyway, we'll see you guys in tomorrow's Boom Beach video. Bye bye.